Meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, we are looking good this weekend, and if you have travel plans or if you have a loved one with travel plans for Thanksgiving, you are looking good as well. In fact, that's what we're going to start with and focus on in my weather headlines is that Wednesday travel forecast. Now, most of the United States is actually looking great with very little in the way of delays. There could be a few showers around the Florida area, perhaps up into the Mid-Atlantic towards D.C. on Tuesday, but I don't think that will have any significant impact on air travel or road travel. The only trouble spot could be Seattle, Washington. So if you're flying to that area or have people coming in from that part of the country, just make sure you check ahead with the airlines. But all in all, we are shaping up very, very nicely for that Thanksgiving week. Back to live Pinpoint Doppler 12. We're trying to track precipitation, not finding anything. So I'm taking you into Gillette Stadium where we have the Pats and Colts playing tomorrow, and temperatures will be in the 50s right around the time you're trying to tailgate, 1 o'clock, with mostly sunny skies. By 4 o'clock around kickoff, we're down to 47. Keep in mind when the game's starting, that sun starts to fade quickly, so bring along the jacket, especially if you're sitting in the shady part of the stadium. But the shade almost doesn't matter because by the time you get to the end of the first quarter, first half, it's dark. And then 7 o'clock, we're down to 43 degrees, so you want the jacket, especially for that walk back to your car in the parking lot. We go back into Providence. We have the sunshine. Temperature right now is around 36 degrees. Winds out of the north at 9 miles an hour. Other temperatures are relatively chilly. 33 in Taunton, 34 New Bedford. We're 34 in Smithfield with 35 Newport, and westerly at 34 degrees. Clear skies overhead right now for the most part. There are a few thick clouds here trying to build in from the Atlantic. You can see them out here towards Cape Cod. And it's eastern Massachusetts where most of the clouds will stay today. The rest of us enjoy the sunshine. But even here in eastern Massachusetts, places like Fall River, New Bedford, you'll sneak in plenty of sunshine. You'll just be mixing that with a few clouds. Temperatures by around noontime or 1 o'clock in the afternoon look like this. You can see a bit cooler here in Smithfield with a high of around 46 degrees. Along the South Shore, temperatures approaching the low 50s. And then overnight tonight, you can see we drop back into the low 30s with the mostly clear skies and light winds, and then a nice rebound with those temperatures again as we head into tomorrow. Now notice with our coastal temperatures, we're pretty much in the low 50s. That's similar to inland spots. Newport 54, Charlestown 51 degrees, and Coventry at 51. So this time of year, when we have water temperatures in the low 50s and air temperatures at similar levels, it kind of evens the temperatures out across the board. In northern Rhode Island, I wouldn't be shocked to see some spots not quite make it to the 50s today, with 49 in Burrillville, 48 Foster, 49 in Scituate. But keep in mind, with the fairly light breeze and the sunshine, the difference between 47 and 50 degrees really doesn't make that much of a difference. If you're underneath some of that sunshine, a fairly comfortable day. Eastern Massachusetts temperatures right around 50 degrees with 51 in New Bedford, Fall River 50 and 51 in Middletown. Breezes out of the northeast at 5 to 15 miles an hour, so it's not windy, but every once in a while you may get a puff of wind between about 10 and 15 miles per hour. All right, 7-day Futurecast brings in some really nice weather all the way through Thanksgiving. Now, a little drop in temperature, but not much on Monday, and also there may be a few extra clouds by tomorrow afternoon, but on both days I am forecasting more sunshine than clouds. Again, Tuesday, Wednesday, no travel issues if you're driving somewhere for Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving itself, no travel issues. Maybe you're just driving over to Grandma's house. We're looking good with temperatures there in the 50s. A good afternoon maybe to throw around the football before devouring that turkey. But I don't want to see, the turkey didn't like that comment. Don't worry, turkey, we're not going to devour you just yet. For more details, go to WPRI.com for your 7-day Futurecast.
All right, thank you, Pete.
Yep.
Well, we continue tracking Sandy's impact on Rhode Island. Westerly's Misquamicut community is making